A-E-1 short.
Hi, my name is Tomo. I'm a dancer. How I made career here. I worked with many artists: Janet Jackson, Madonna, also hip hop, Fat Joe, Little Kim, Missy Elliott, Ciara, Cardi B. When I was performed first time for the Cardi B at the Coachella, so craziest. Oh my God, remember now. I started hip hop dance when I was 9 actually. I live in New York. I work with the artist. That is my title. And I love to dance in this city. This is at some time somewhere for 81 radio. I worked with many artists, for the hip hop artists, also like a legendary Janet Jackson, Madonna, also hip hop, Fat Joe, Little Kim, Missy Elliott, Ciara, Cardi B, more. I don't know. I don't remember right now. But I live in New York, and I worked with the artist. That is my title. In New York. So many people actually moved to the LA, working a lot over there because more auditions, more opportunities over there. But I love this city, and I love to dance in this city, New York. Yeah, that's my point, and that's my like a fighting point too. I started hip hop dance when I was 9 actually, but when I started dance since 6 years old, I started jazz dance. Then after I met the one hip hop teacher, she's always going to the America, LA, New York, but she always played a Tupac. Yeah, then I was really into it. Like, oh, what is this music? Always when I do homework, always I was listening to hip hop. Yeah, I think the time in Japan we really didn't have a hip hop dance class. Yeah, not like a trend yet the time. So only the jazz dance class, or like a modern tap dance class. Only that genre, like a type of the dance we had. That's why I didn't have a choice. I only should go to the jazz dance. But that was a really great experience because I think the jazz dance made my core first basic my body. Then yeah, exactly. Then after I found the hip hop class 3 years later, and I was like, Mom, I want to go hip hop class, please. No jazz anymore. Yeah. How I made career here. So I moved to New York 13 years ago, almost 13 years ago. And I never think about like I get the visa, I'm gonna work here. I just trying to be training a lot. But 1 year training, after 1 year I trained, I went to one audition for the Missy Elliott and Ciara, like BET Black Girls Rock or something. Then I went to their audition and I got it. I booked. But I was a student. But I could work. I don't know how, but they did tried to make paperwork, many things, and I could work. Then after they picked me the tour for Missy, but I didn't have a visa, so I couldn't go to the tour. Then I just started. Okay, I need to get the visa, for if I work here. Nothing start like if I don't have a visa. So I tried to get it. Then after I got agency and more connect people booked me like, Tomo, this audition you should go, or I want to use you, direct booking, or agency just always call me like, Tomo, you want to do Little Kim. After that, maybe Little Kim was the first after Miss Sarah. Then after I don't remember, Fat Joe, French Montana. Do you know this song? The All the Way Up. Nothing can stop it. All the way up. So that was, I performed for music video. Yes, big show. Like a award show. I really work with them too a lot. So Joe, I went to for Joe's birthday party too. That was fun. Janet Jackson, she just did a tour for maybe like it's been a long time. It's been a while. Then she used the four dancers, the male dancers. Right now, we celebrate we celebrate for the Janet tour at the Broadway Dance Center dance studio. So two teachers. Her name is Candace Brown, also Danielle Polanco. They did like a celebrate class workshop. I just went to there and I perform, like, take a class workshop and perform by myself, show up by myself. Then Janet came to the studio to watch. We didn't know, surprise. She was staying like only 5 minutes, but also Camila came with her. Many producer came with her. Yeah, then they were filming the class. Then she told us like, okay, hi guys, like, I want to pick few dancers for tour show in New York, only New York show actually for tour, not like a whole tour, but New York show. She want to use the New York dancer. That's why. Then after a few months later, really later, I forgetting about that. But choreographer called me. Yeah, then Tomo, she picked you, and I was like, no, that's no. I was like, what the? Then I got it. So we had before performance, we had only one rehearsal, 3 hours rehearsal, and only one song actually. So I learned one song in 3 hours. The next day was a show in the Madison Square Garden, and we didn't do rehearsal with music in the Madison Square Garden stage too. So that was nervous. But that was amazing experience. Amazing. Like, never forget about this experience. Of course, always amazing with many artists, any job. But Janet was my dream. And also in New York, Madison Square Garden, and many people with her. And also for male, like a dancer, tour dancer. Also, she picked only me and the other guy. So 5 male dancer with 2 female, me and her. That was a really, unbelievable. I always feeling nothing front of the artist. Like, no, I'm not like, oh my God, that's a fat job. Wow. I'm not feeling that way. Never, ever. I think when I see the Japanese artist more, I was like excited. Oh my God, but just be focused. Focus myself. Train first. I used to a lot. It's been like 30 years. That's why my brain knows, muscle knows. Also, really focus about it. And I practice, even if I'm in a train, always listening music and practice in my head. Always, practice actually. Practice a lot. Yeah. So practice mean I don't rent a studio and go into the studio and practice. I'm not doing that. But at home, in the kitchen, in the train, no practice, but listening and in my head, repeat until the show day. Yeah. So craziest. So both Cardi B, okay? I was so nervous for the first day perform for the Cardi, and we had a set list. We practicing first this song, second this song, third, set list. We practicing rehearsal all day with that set list. But in the show day, set list wasn't, different. That was different. So I thought, okay, so waiting, right? And the next, okay, I know this was coming, and different song came out. We were so confused, and I thought the song I'm not gonna perform. That's why I went back to the stage. But I had to stay. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, remember now.
missing.
Then everybody stays pausing, waiting, and I heard the sounds, that song, and I was like, I have to be on the stage. Then I came back to the stage. Yes.
Running back.
No, run, like a little move, little dance and run a little bit. Then back to my spot. Then start choreography. But everybody saw that. Like, why the one dancer? Everybody, because all dancers stopped. Only one dancer just came in the stage. That was a Long Island, where is that? Stadium? Peridance Center.
Okay, yeah.
Big.
Yeah, big room.
Big. Bad. So bad. But that was So Cardi B best experience when I was performed first time for the Cardi B at the Coachella, outside Coachella party. Audience was really hype and more freedom, and outside no studio. Outside is more feel good, more exciting to myself. Find me on the Instagram, YouTube. I'm not really post on YouTube, but Instagram is most. Yeah, people can see my dance. Yeah, TOMO 6 and KAIJOHN.
AE1 short.
At Sometime Somewhere is produced by Audio-Technica for AT1 Radio. It is recorded at AT1 Studio at Technica House, New York. Follow AT1 Radio and Audio-Technica USA on all social media platforms. Thanks for listening.